I thank the gentlelady for yielding. Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Guam, Mr. Moylan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member. I'm happy to be here on such an important security hearing about my backyard in Indo-PACOM and the importance of Guam, where is my home, and to relay to our panel that we feel the pressures you do, we feel the stress, and we understand the threat from our adversities in this region, and I'm so happy you're there. I'm focusing on that because Guam is where our day begins. We are U.S. soil. We have many allies in the Indo-PACOM, and we're the closest body of land that the United States has to our allies. Allies are our friends, but Guam is USA, and we are family. So I appreciate your importance in making that interest number one for you folks. And part of that, as we grow, we know with the Marine Corps is building up on Guam with our Camp Ben-Blas, and that agreement has gone since 2012, where the United States and Japan came together, where Japan made an investment. Would you have an idea of that investment amount that Japan made for that move from Okinawa to help build the Camp Ben-Blas?
I believe it's in the neighborhood of $3 billion. I'll also say, if I may, sir, half a day.
Half a day.
And your backyard is America's front yard in the homeland.
Amen. Thank you. How about the investments that the United States has made thus far for the buildup of the Camp Ben-Blas?
I believe the majority of the burden has been borne by the Japanese.
Okay, and we're still pumping in money to get the continuation of getting that built. And there's a great investment the island of Guam has done with our infrastructure, working closely to ensure that our power, our water, our roads are built to withstand all this movement coming into from Okinawa to Guam. The 9,000, as you mentioned, close to 5,000 Marines to facilitate being on Guam. It has a great impact on Guam's economy and our community, and we've been focusing on this since 2012 and up to the future, and we still got years to go for its completion. So the concern is, though, there has been made a comment by a senior military officer that says possibly the move from Marines going from Okinawa to Guam, we're going in the wrong direction. But we have already invested in since 2012 in the NDAA, this investment to happen. So Admiral Paparo, the Department of Defense, do you feel they are still committed to the agreement of the Marine forces to move from Okinawa to Guam?
Congressman, the DPRI, the Defense Policy Review Initiative, remains the program of record, and we are committed to executing it in a conditions-based manner.
Thank you, Admiral. In addition to all this investment with moving the Marines from Okinawa to Guam, we also have other natural disasters that has happened. Specifically in 2023, we had Typhoon Mawar, where we causing nearly $43 billion in damage to our island. One of the major things that was damaged also, and is one storm away from being completely destroyed, is the glass breakwater. Investments have been made, construction is happening, but this is the key. This is our only port for our supplies that supply our community and our military. If that fails, it's total destruction. And that's our only supply chain to get these ships unloaded. So since this is being rebuilt, I would ask you for an update on the progress of the project and the estimated completion date of the breakwater repairs.
Congressman, to my situational awareness, it's on track, but I owe you a more defined answer, and I'll give that to you in written form. But I believe it's on track. It can't happen fast enough for me, but I'll give you the specifics.
I appreciate that, and recently I was talking to our Joint Regional Micronesia, Admiral Hoffman, and he said he watched the rocks being replaced with the cranes, so we're moving forward, but I appreciate your updates on that as well. Just a few more minutes here, I got to ask some questions, but we also have some big investments going into the repairs in the Air Force, O&M investments, repairs for that. One specific thing, the category that when our storm tracker was tracking that was at a category 4 of destruction force, but then it blew away. So we need all these things to be repaired in time to properly prepare for the next battle with the next storm, if not our adversaries. So I wanted to know, we got some unfunded priority lists and how you are looking for that to be funded and what you want Congress to help you with your priority list of unfunded priorities. We only have 16 seconds.
Guam Defense System is first and foremost in our mind, that remain on track and it deliver on time for Guam's defense as the homeland. And then in addition, our improvements to Anderson Air Force Base, to Northwest Airfield, to those capabilities, and the continued improvements to the submarine base.
Thank
are
you.
critical.
Thank you very
Gentleman's
much.
time's expired. Chair now